Today we're gonna do something Swiss, not really, Swiss, Italian slash, I don't know. We're gonna do a roasty potato omelette. Really good, nice little lunch. I'm gonna show you the ingredients. Okay, you need 3 eggs, normal size, organic if possible, 2 full potatoes. Here these are peeled, that's why they are in water. So I don't need to show you how to peel potatoes. Salt, Parmesan Reggiano, Raclette cheese. Here I have some Italian spices, parsley flakes, and Aromat. I don't know if you know this stuff, but it's very good. So if you don't have that, most countries you can get it, but if you don't have it, so then use a all-purpose kind of spice. Basil, fresh if possible, pepper, and that's already it. So we start. Now we have grated out the nice potatoes. We're gonna go and rinse them quickly with cold water, and then we have to, of course, squish most of the water out because they're very wet and they need to be as dry as possible for this roasty. I put all these potatoes now in a towel, a dry one of course. Okay, everything, and then we just go and wrap this up. All the water that is possibly still there, we are going to strongly squish, and then we are ready to go. All right, now let's prepare our egg mixture here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 into there. And we can start adding some of our basil. This you can just rip by hand. There's no need to cut it. If you want to cut it, fine. Then we're gonna put some parsley, flakes. You can put fresh one. We put some Italian mixture, all-purpose Italian spice, lots of salt because it can tend to be a little bit bland. All right, pepper. Okay, and last but not least, a little bit of aromat. Not too much because it has quite a lot of MSG, but it gives it quite a nice taste. Now we're gonna twirl all this together. All right, like this. Easy enough. Just to mix everything nicely together. If you want this spicy, you can add some cayenne, but I'm not gonna just use the raclette cheese, but also some Parmesan, because that gives it a little of zesty taste. This whole thing is Swiss Mediterranean. Okay, I put olive oil and always a butter, because then it's not going to burn. The Swiss gonna say olive oil for roasty. Quite all right, not the original, but this is more of a Mediterranean roasty omelette. So here we go. In goes the potato, and has to be distributed nicely. Give me a minute and we'll do that. Right there and then, voila. Okay, and I actually use my hands. I'm not scared of the heat. Worked in enough kitchens, do not be scared of that. And flatten it nicely down, as flat as you can. But keep on shaking it, keep on touching it. When you touch your hand on it, you will feel how much heat is exposed here. Once you're gonna see any already like fried pieces of potato here, then it's definitely time to put your eggs inside. I have added some butter around there. I didn't think that's necessary, you see that? Just put some little tiny pieces of butter around on the sides, and then with your spatula, you go. These, by the way, are the best ones to use for this kind of roasty, or any roasty, and kind of move it around. Try to make it even so it becomes nice and round. Time to put the egg mixture in it, so just distribute it everywhere, just like you would do an omelette. And now comes the gag. Cover it. There you go. Keep it on low heat, let it cook covered. What does that do? It cooks the egg fully quicker. So this is when you see the egg cooked. Obviously, if you want to have raw, up to you, but let the egg cook at least that it's omelette firm. This is the time to sprinkle your Parmesan on it because, as you may know, Parmesan is not exactly a great melting cheese. So up to you how much you put. I wouldn't put too much, but just spread it nicely around and let it cook the egg covered with the Parmesan. So it's basically done because we're gonna flip it. So here is what you do. You're gonna lay your, you can use Gruyere if you want, you can use Appenzeller, you can use Gouda, you can use whatever you wanna use. Just put this cheese here. Okay. We're gonna fold this omelette like so. Brilliant. Okay, it's not perfectly on the same side, but it's definitely good because we should have covered it exactly the same amount, but that's difficult, so you know. And then I shake it. So there we go, and here it is. Okay, see this kind of burn, please do not worry. This is actually very, very yummy. Roesti omelette, Mediterranean, who knows what style. Chef, I can't even say my own name. Twisted chef style. Look, let's cut into it. And there we can see. There we can see. Look at the bounty of this. And crusty outside. I want to dig in. I took a spoon. Look at this. See this melted cheese? Oh my God, you know what? Put a fried egg on top. I forgot. Put a fried egg on top. This is awesome. Yeah, yummy. I said it again. Auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, au revoir, whatever. This goes for every language. Cheers, see you next time. Stay safe and cook. Bye-bye.